This is how Blue Moon looked when we left her in Florida last May.
Welcome to Indiantown. This is where the boat has been sitting for 5 months.
At least 5, 6.
And we're
Since
going
May.
to Indiantown Marina.
We're curious how the boat did in the summer, the heat and humidity. RV storage on the left.
Alright, so here is Indiantown. You can see all the masts of the many, many, many boats. And
This side is closed because it's technically the office isn't open. But
Right.
They leave the other.
they leave it
passage
open, yeah. But here are some interesting boats.
Some that have been here a while.
Yes, we like the boats that have trees growing out of them. And that guy has a spinnaker on his or something. And there's our baby Blue, and somebody parked a big thing in front
Right
of it.
in front of
Right
it.
in front of it. I'm gonna
That's
do
gonna-
it here.
Yeah, let me.
This is going to be interesting, trying to get the dinghy off now.
I know, and around.
All right, let's do
take a look.
a cursory, see what we've got. Ooh, it's Florida.
It's hot.
It's Florida and hot. I'm gonna put my hat on. Okay. The TARDIS, I love that. All right, well, she looks good.
Yeah, they did
The-
a good job strapping her down.
Right. Oh, they did.
And
Nice.
they mowed here recently, which is nice.
Right, right.
Our covers survived.
So we cover, these are vents in the hull. We cover them, and then this is the engine air intake vent, which we cover. And then just stick stuff over holes just in case. That's propane vent. And what's the back look like?
Not bad.
All right. All right, covers are on.
Yeah.
No particular damage. Don't forget to take that off of the exhaust.
Before you
It
start
would be
the
a
engine.
short trip.
Definitely need to work on the swim platform.
Right.
But...
I can see all sort
Oh,
of
look
crap
at this stuff
inside.
growing. Yeah.
Yeah. And our line is a mess.
Uh,
And this side looks good too, and the vent's still covered. I didn't want creatures living inside the boat. All right. Can we get the car in here
Yeah.
and dump the dinghy?
yep.
All right, let's do that. Going inside. We have to tape these. They leak a little bit. These are the hatches that go under the floor. And then the bridge looks okay. It's dirty, but that's kind of to be expected. And then inside we have a honking big kayak. And let's see. The formaldehyde packs still have a little oomph to them. Yeah, let me see if I can get at the door over here. Ugh, ugh. Ugh. Hey, somebody put a kayak in here.
Before we left last year, we covered the windows with aluminum foil. This helps to keep the temperature inside the boat down during the hot summer months. Jim was showing the sun pack that we used to keep the molds down and keep bugs out. You can see where the instruments used to be. We took those out so that if someone broke in, they wouldn't be able to steal our expensive equipment. Jim pointed out the battery still had a good charge, so I think we did pretty well. For our next trick, we will try to get the dinghy off the top of the car.
She's been driving for 3 days.
Yeah.
She does most of the driving. Actually, all the driving this time around.
Oh, your knee was bothering you, so I don't mind as long as you navigate, keep me company. Life is good.
It does keep you out of trouble.
So we're going to try to get Luna, our dinghy, into the cockpit so that she'll go with Big Blue Moon, or this is Little Blue Moon, into the work area when they move us on Tuesday so that we can start doing some work on cleaning up the bottom, painting, and then a few days after that, get her into the water.
Then the adventures begin.
Continue, begin, whatever.
Whatever. We change it up, but when you do stuff like this, you absolutely positively have to make sure that while you're driving at 70 miles an hour, this can't do this. Because by the time you get where you're going, this will have worn through the paint and maybe the steel behind it. Even the tiniest little bit of movement can cause real high quality destruction. Okay.
Why don't I come down and join you and help you?
No, no.
Yeah.
It's easier if you're up there.
Not really.
Not getting in my way.
We got Luna off the car and alongside Blue Moon. We're going to tip the bow towards me and try to get her up into this cockpit.
It's not super heavy. It's like 100 pounds. But it's
Ungainly.
ungainly. Uh-oh. Posterity, huh?
Or for insurance purposes.
Oh. Or I need a new husband sturdier than this one.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I got the bow.
You know what? Why don't you close the door?
Good idea. Let me reposition this a little bit.
Put it on the propane.
That's where it is. Let me clear some of this stuff out of the way.
Wow, look at all the spiders.
Yeah. All right.
It's mostly going to be me lifting.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll just pin it against the hull.
All right.
You can grab a
Gunnel and
well, if you can grab a seat.
a seat. Not yet.
Something.
I think it's just the screws.
Yeah, okay. A little bit more.
All right.
You got it.
Nobody died.
You take it, let me come up there.
Yeah, please come up. That's our entry right now. A little precarious, but it works.
I think I'm getting too old for this, but
Nah, it keeps us young.
keeps it young, alright.
Keeps us something.
Alright, should we leave it here while we come and go? We gotta open the door still.
That's true. All right.
Let's see if I can lock the door.
Big day today. We're moving our boat from the summer long-term storage area to the work area. We have the travel lift. We call them the Imperial Walkers, because that's what they remind us of. They come and lift the boat up and drive her over to the other part of the yard. Jim is lifting up the straps that were holding the boat down during hurricane season in case we got a blow here. I think they got at least tropical storm force winds when one of the hurricanes came across the state of Florida. We're about 25 miles inland, up a canal system and through a lock. We purposely picked this location because it won't get storm surge and tends not to get the really bad hurricanes. You gotta put the straps in just the right place or else the boat can slip out, which would make us very sad. I like the cab here on the travel lift. It has its own little AC unit. But that comes in handy in this Florida sun. And now they lift her up. That's when our boat learns to fly.
These guys are maniacs. Look at how fast they're driving.
All of 3 miles an hour.
There are a lot of neat boats like this thing, this thing. There's an entire marina full of boats that people have abandoned, and
Oh, there's the
all sorts of things.
yeah.
They're down on their luck. So I don't know how many people are actually living on their boats. Some of them are quite good. This one right here is in good shape, and it's very. What one was this?
This one I didn't know.
I didn't know either. I don't know
It
this
reminds me
one.
of an island packet, but it's not.
It
'cause
does, and
doesn't have the space between the.
It's got bronze
Field.
ports,
Right.
so usually a good sign. This is mostly motorboats here. You want to go that way?
Should I go that way or should I follow them?
I don't know. I'm just in the air conditioning. That's all I care about.
I'm
I
in it for
cannot-
the AC.
Cannot imagine what this is like.
Well, we'll go right and we'll show them the RV park.
Okay. All right.
They're going to take a while to go around the other side.
Yeah. These are all boats, but they're almost all of them. Their owners are from up north. They've stored their boats here because this is a very safe place to store. It's above locks, so you can't get flooded, or if you could, it'd be basically the end of the world. And these are RVs. Some people live in them. There's one guy, this one, the black one ahead, is like $500,000 palatious with toilet hookups, and I love he's got a whole outside seating area, really quite amazing. Showers over here, more living. A lot of people will have a trailer, and then they'll live in the trailer while they're working on their boat. This is. You want to do a quickie? Just a quickie in the yard. There are hundreds of boats here.
Some have been here a long time. Some not.
And really unusual boats.
Very cool.
Things like this steel tug with a plywood. Is it plywood? Yeah, it's plywood superstructure above, which really is a lot of fun. And if it was in good shape, you could you build things. You could have a lot of fun with it. This is one of my favorite boats. Is a Fisher 37, which nobody's been on in a long time. It's an extremely sturdy boat with a pilot house, which is really what we think have to have because we're getting old. But I love it. It obviously needs to be cleaned up.
That's understandable.
I hope the audio is coming out through this.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I don't know. I've got it sticking out the window. And then this is just one of probably 8 rows of stuff. Here's a big steel thing. Look at that. Very sturdy and fun. Some people have made them. That's a Grand Banks?
Probably.
Yeah,
Grand
it's
Banks.
or is that Island Trader?
No, it's Grand Banks.
Is it? Okay. All right.
So,
All right. Look at this thing. It's all steel. I think it's steel. Like my old Vandestad. You can see through the boats there. Yards. Many, many different boats here. And probably some of them, if they can find the owner, they'll give them to you. That's a Grand Banks.
yeah.
Grand Banks is very expensive. Ooh, look at that guy.
Oh,
He needs a little work. I wonder what's going on there.
yeah, looks like it's sinking.
Yeah, the poppets are
Oh, it's sinking.
our poppets are dissolving into the muck. There's a hard chine sailboat through there.
Oh, yeah. Needs a little more.
Sturdy boat, but yeah, needs quite a bit of work. And you have to be a good welder.
Oh, there's one of the pudgies.
Yes,
dinghy
the
there.
little dinghy, the pudgy dinghies, which are fun.
Unsinkable.
They're unsinkable. They've got double walled and they're filled with foam.
Supposedly you can sail them, but I bet they're not terribly aerodynamic.
Nana says you can sail them. We'll see. Look at First Nanny.
Or First Nanny.
First Nanny? that is an interesting. It's a workboat of some sort,
Yeah.
kind of like ours. Big,
It
wide. It's deep forefront, not that deep, but real wide in the back, like lobster boats are for load carrying. That's basically our boat. Here's another steel boat, very sturdy. People make them. They make them in their yards, and then back to this thing. I love this boat,
It's cool.
but boy, you better
Better
be
like
good
welding.
with better like welding.
We're slowly making our way. Here's our boat dead ahead.
So there's our boat. We're cheating a little bit by sitting in the air conditioning.
It's 84 degrees
Where
with
are they
90%
gonna put it
humidity.
in? It's there?
Probably over there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we go down there for a
Yeah,
minute?
sure. Some more nice boats here. These would be great if you were looking just for a, what we call it, a condo, a boat that doesn't really
floating
have to go
condo.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Floating condo. But very nice, a lot of room. I don't know what that thing is.
Yeah.
Gypsy.
Looks nice.
Yeah, yeah. And then some more moldy old boats. Some of theirs are very nice boats, some not so much. You can see the difference in quality by the fittings, whether it has bronze or stainless or plastic. That has bronze ports, this thing here. Some of the names are hilarious. What's that?
That
Oh.
looks like a real boat.
We'll get that on the other side. What is
Okay.
that?
I'm not sure. I hope they're not breaking it up.
Wall of grass. Very nice older boats like this one here.
Yeah.
They have a full keel, which means it runs most of the length of the hull. Much more stable boat, but a little bit slower. So there's that steel boat, Manuel. Some of these boats are from Wisconsin and
Yeah.
Alaska.
Alaska, yeah.
The best ones are from Arizona. Slow Bell. Okay. Oh, it's a Monk. That's a Monk 36. Okay. All right. Yes, very, very well thought of. All right. Yep. Somebody's working on it. Oh, he's playing with his Lazy Jacks. All right. And that's one.
One sad little boat.
Yeah, one sad little boat. Gypsy Song from Colorado.
Yeah, good
Okay.
running start.
Yeah. And then Magic Dragon. I have no idea. It's not an Ingrid. It's a big, big beastly thing.
Yeah.
That would make this would make a great condo here. If you had a dock, and you can cruise around with it too. But Sovereign is that's a Lord Nelson.
Maybe.
Huh. Yeah, this is a very sturdy boat, but requires a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah, I hope they're not breaking it up. If there are other boats that just are breaking up here. Oh, any good stuff? There's a refrigerator, bicycles. There's always good stuff. There's a router of something. All right, let's go find our boat. Wait, they've taken our boat away.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is.
There.
All right. You know, I've been looking at the boat so much, I hope I'm pointing the camera in the right direction.
And excuse the pinging of the car.
Yeah. Sea Dog. And Searless. Yeah. Here's somebody else living the good life.
Actually, some of the workers live on the site too.
That's a sturdy. What is that? It's Formosa?
Say it again?
Formosa?
No, a Ted Brewer design.
Oh, it's a brewer. Okay.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Good, sturdy boat.
Yes, sir.
And it's raining. So this is the work area. they don't let you work in just normal yard because it makes a mess. Here they can control it and clean up, make sure if there are any toxic materials. So what he'll do, in fact, we know exactly where he's going because this place is all full excepting for one slot. Lady with her German Shepherd. Shepherd-ish. Yeah. What he'll do is he'll back it into the slip, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And then hopefully water and power will be close at hand. I don't know if you can see it, but I put a window air conditioner in the back of one of the windshields behind the ladder there. More boats, lots more boats. What's Bangers and Mashed? Was that did we decide what that was?
No. Sturdy.
Very sturdy. Oh, wait, those are my legs. Okay. All right, so they're backing her in. And actually, I wanted to take a look underneath the skeg for the rudder. So I've got to tell him to block the boat up further so that I can take a look at that. Once he gets it in place and starts moving blocks around, I'll run out there. But a lot of these boats, people are working on them. You can see this big old steel thing. And then that guy's, it looks like he has a new bow thruster. This is a fun boat. It's what would you call that? It's a tuggish type boat. Really a lot of fun. Simple, probably very comfortable inside. All right, I gotta go out there. So they've finished blocking the boat. They'll block the boat, then they'll put these things up, which are rib supports on the sides. And these guys are very good. See how the keel is on a bit of an angle? They put a piece of wood in, and to make sure the keel was supported well. Same thing over here. Nice job, guys that are thinking about what they're doing. We'll come back and we'll show you why we covered these through hulls. This is where water and drains. This is the engine vent, fuel vent, and then these we already took off, a propane vent and bilge pump. But we'll go through all that and hopefully it'll be interesting and edifying.
We're getting ready to launch. Jim's working on the engine. Where are you, honey?
I'm here.
There he is.
Don't forget about me.
Under the sink is the engine room.
This is quite a bit different engine room on this little boat than there is on our big one. Let me show you real quick. We'll come down into the hole. Yeah, all right. So this is where a wide angle lens really comes in handy. This is the holding tank. This is full of poop. This is the steering hydraulic motor that's powered by the front of the motor, which is here. And then we have all sorts of other fun stuff. This is the air cooler for the turbocharger. This is the turbocharger here, and it compresses the air, it makes the engine more efficient, but when it compresses it, it heats it. Comes out of here, comes out of this guy, comes around, and comes into this that uses seawater to actually cool the air back, and then it's available and comes into the cylinders here. It looks complicated, but and the engineering is really quite remarkable. We really did a beautiful job with this Cummins. So that's the shaft going out with a shaft seal on it. This is the raw water strainer, and this is the secondary fuel filter. There's a giant filter in there. And then that thing's a fuel tank. And then over on the other side, there's a fuel tank. And then this is the exhaust. This is cool salt water comes in and gets injected into the exhaust here, so when it goes out it's cool and doesn't burn up anything. And that's a battery. And then that's a big tank there that holds hydraulic fluid. I can give you a whole big oh no, it's you, honey.
Thanks, dear.
Here, show my ugly face.
I like your cute face.
We can give you, if anybody's interested, send us a message, and we could do a whole tour of how it works, what you have to do for maintenance, what to look for if you have a problem. It's a whole big thing, and it's a fascinating learning experience, sometimes very frustrating, always very expensive. We had to replace the turbocharger. That was only $1,500.
That was our Christmas present.
Yeah. Here,
Along with
honey,
the
I
elbow.
forgot to wrap it.
Hey, I was pretty happy about getting a turbo.
Well, the other one was leaking, and it was dumping oil into the intake air, which wasn't a big deal, but it was making a huge mess everywhere. It still seemed to work fine, but for how long when something's
Right.
broken like that? The turbo spins at like 100,000 RPM.
Very fine tolerances.
Yeah, it's something you want to get right.
Yeah.
You don't want it to fail. Anyways, so
Back to
that's what.
Back to it. Back to work.
I found the seat here, by the way.
Oh, there's the seat. Yeah.
That's going to be my rowing machine, I think.
Ah, good.
All right. Anything else I need in here?
Nope.
Are you mad at me? Should I stay here?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice here in here.
It's your own quiet little
The only
space.
hard part is big old men trying to get out of
In and
little
out.
holes like this.
Yes.
We won't show you that. That's too entertaining.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Well, it took 2 hot days in the Florida sun. Lots of scraping, painting, sanding. But we got the bottom all ready and prepped to go. I think she looks pretty good. And we launch tomorrow. So I'm super excited. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Bye.